Just about to remind the neighbours what a blessing it is to have me living in the street, because it's early in the morning on a Saturday and I'm going to jump under my caravan with the grinder. That's right, guys. I'm an asshole. Alright. Here we go. God, that really pisses me off. Like, they've hacked at it with a MIG and they've bolted it. Why? Like, it makes it not serviceable when you do that. I reckon I might as well just cut straight through there. God, that is really annoying. I've only got one cutting disc. Fucking irritating. Let's go to the hardware store. Whatever, I'll get into it, see how far I go, and then I'll come back shortly. Right. I smashed the grinder in this weld as far as I could. That side as well. There's a little bit still sticking on, so when in doubt, do what Thor would do. Yes, very good. And then I went wandering around looking for my wire cutters, which were about to become a permanent part of the van. Fortunately, I had a reason to look for them, otherwise it would have been yet another trip down to the hardware store. Alright, come on, you bugger. Alright, get this thing off, then retract that rod, which I have a sneaking suspicion is also going to have to be cut, which is really annoying. Get this out of the way, and I'll wheel that. What I'm going to do is hook a strap on to this over this cross member and use it to drag it back, so I'm not under here trying to fight it, otherwise I'll be moving it an inch at a time, which will take all bloody day. And I still have to assemble the backpack, so I'm well behind schedule where I intended to be. I wonder if I can cut that, you reckon? Probably not with these, but I'm going to need 2 hands. Right, that was fucking really unnecessary. 2 plates. Why don't you just use one thicker bit of bloody plate and put some bolts in it? Fucking hell. This is why bloody mechanics and whatnot hate engineers or idiots that fucking do things like this. Anyway, I'll get some paint. It's going to have to be black because that's what I've got. I'll spray over this so she doesn't rust. There's so much fucking weld there. I'm not spending all day grinding that down, so I'm going to give it a lick of paint, leave it at that, never going to see it again. Alright, got some paint on that. Fucking overdid it, as usual. I'll go find a strap for this old girl. See if I can't, you know what, that winch would be really handy for that. Just right there with the U-bolt. I'd have been able to winch it forward. What a waste of time installing that today. I'm going to find a strap. See if I can actually, I wonder if I can. Yeah, that moves pretty easy. I wonder if I could probably just move the bar underneath so it's sort of, oh, about to lose my phone. I'll go get the strap like I planned to. Right. Jack's under that back left hand corner where we've got some excess material sticking out. Try and do this with Jack's facing in the wrong direction, which is typical. I don't have anywhere. I really need to get a tripod for this camera, don't I? I don't have one, so you're going to miss this bit. I'm just going to put the camera down, try and wheel this thing to position. So I've got this thing part way in. It's just sitting on this little platform. Next time I will be prepared with more stuff to support this. So first bolt hole's over here, last bolt hole's here. I just got to get this up now. What I am thinking of doing is sliding the jack in underneath. I'll just keep jacking it and wobbling it backwards and forwards and throwing more steel underneath it until I've got it to the right height. It's going to take way longer to fit it than I was hoping, but it is what it is. This thing, it's got the corners knocked off. That'll help guide me up into roughly where I want to be, and then it'll just be a matter of like wobbling it sideways to get it right. Fun times, fun times. The objective next time needs to be jack it up high enough that I can just get the jack to the centre, and as soon as the jack's in the centre, just start jacking it up. Well, it's off the ground. You ripper. I mean, how dodgy is that? It's the worst way you could do it. I'm lucky the bloody thing didn't fall down and break now. but it didn't, so we're good. Negative terminal, positive terminal, inverter's going right in front of this battery, so that's 15 kilowatts in. I'm going to drop these non-locking nuts off and put locking ones in. I'll bolt him up in position, and then I'm going to go and work on the other one. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll punch this one out as a short one, because this is sort of a bit of a milestone as far as I'm concerned. It's finally in after all the years that we've been planning to do it, and I'll work on the back one and not waste everyone's time with the video. Righto, bolts are all done up. I think that looks kind of neat now. I've got my mid-span wire just here, so I'll run that through to the BMW, and it'll be able to tell if the pack's coming out of balance or not, which is quite likely. One of the things I'm kicking myself about is I should have grabbed the balancer. I should have stuck a Deutsch plug on it so that I could manually balance the batteries from the outside. But I didn't, so that means at a later date I'll just have to take this thing apart, or I could probably get to it from the back. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll come in through the back and manually clip on a 12 volt charger, and I can individually charge each row of batteries. As long as I don't do it at stupidly high currents, because those wires aren't very big. So I'll have to lock it at 2 amps or something. Oh, better get this bit, hey? Is it going to come crashing down on me? That's the question. Sudden loss of support. It didn't. Well, for all intensive purposes, I've made a really big mess. Got the battery in, but definitely made a big mess. I'm okay with that. We're good.